do you expect me to live, laugh, love in these conditions? Hey, it's Allie. Welcome back to my channel. And if you are new here, I'm angry. Actually, let's start off with the good news. The Owlhouse season 2 finale premiered earlier today. It's currently like 1:50 on the 28th. Happy birthday, Maddie. Of May. Yeah, the Owlhouse season 2 finale just premiered, and oh god, it was great, and we'll get into that. But also, I'm here to talk about today why do we keep canceling good things? Why do we do that? Why do we? Okay, we're starting off with positive things today. I want to punt the rat so badly. If you didn't know for some reason, please go watch the Owlhouse, because if you don't know, the Owlhouse is getting canceled after 3 more episodes. Yeah, that's right. And season 2 finale was today. Yeah. Put 2 and 2 together. That means season 3 is only going to have 3 episodes. Granted, season 3's episodes are going to be longer, so technically it would amount to a season, but I'm still upset about it. When I tell you, anyway, let's talk about how great the finale was before I get into my rant that is going to go on for who knows how long. So if you like this video at any time, please like and subscribe, because I make videos like this all the time. Well, not videos like this. I'm not this angry all the time. Usually I am pretty happy and like talking about things that I like. Like, this would have been just a video about the Owlhouse season finale if this wasn't happening. If the Owlhouse wasn't getting canceled, this would just be a lovely little video where I sit here and scream about how great the Owlhouse is and blah, blah, blah. But no, instead, I have to scream about how stupid these fucking corporations are acting right now. So like and subscribe if you want to see me talk about shows and movies and video games and all of that lovely stuff. I make a video every week. So, and for the algorithm, name a show that was gone too soon. I'm sure you have one. Just name a show that was gone too soon, and how you felt about the season 2 finale of the Owlhouse. This comes out on like June 3rd, so go ahead, be spoiler, whatever. It's been like a week, so people should have watched it by then. So go ahead, spoilers abound in the comment section. Just watch out for that. Okay, so here is my reactions. I recorded myself watching the last episode, so you can see my reaction at first, because I talk to myself a lot when I watch TV shows. So I just roll the clip. No, that did not just say. No, because what is happening? What is happening? Hey, he went, boop, no. Oh my god, this design is so cute! There ain't no way. Oh my. What was that? No. Yeah, so as you can tell, I liked it a lot. As you can tell, there was a lot of twists and turns. There's not going to be any spoilers in particular in this video, but it was so good. And then you realize we're only getting 3 more episodes. 3 more episodes. They have to wrap everything up in 3 more episodes. We could have done with at least 1 more season. At least 1 more fucking season. But no, they're just like, oh, you get 3 episodes. You get 3 episodes. And that's it. I want anger. Like, I am so tired of my favorite shows getting canceled for absolutely no reason at all. No reason. Because when I try so hard. Because I used to be that person to be like, oh, maybe the budget and oh, maybe this and blah, blah, blah. No, there's no good reason. There is absolutely no fucking good reason why this is happening. You cannot tell me that these cartoons are not profitable. You cannot tell me that. They're cartoons. What about a cartoon is not profitable? I'm sorry. Remember Steven Universe and remember Adventure Time. How those 2 shows were profitable out of the wazoo. Every time you walk into a Walmart, you're gonna find a Steven Universe shirt. You're gonna find a fucking Adventure Time shirt. Half of the Adventure Time merch that people had was from Walmart, because that was like the only accessible thing for like your average person to go find it. Don't tell me this shit isn't profitable. That is a lie. I am trying to find a King plush. I'm going to Etsy after this, and I'm going to pay somebody an exuberant amount of money to give me a King plushie, because I've been wanting that since I started the Owlhouse. And you know what? Disney? Hold on. I have these shits. I have these little shits. Look at them. Look at these. Look at these. You know what these are? These are Tsum Tsums. These are very expensive Tsum Tsums that I bought from the Disney store. Why? Because I love Star Wars and I love fucking Tsum Tsums because they are the cutest things to ever exist. Where's the Owl House merch? Where's the King plush? People would buy it. Official merch, people would buy it. And where it is nowhere to be found. Don't tell me this shit isn't profitable. You just don't want to spend the money it would take to make these things, to make them marketable. Don't tell me that they aren't. They're cartoons, for fuck's sake. Like, it'd be different. Like, Netflix, I kind of give a pass sometimes about their dramas, their studio dramas that they have. Sometimes those are really hard to market and be like, hey, go watch this thing, because it's not like Stranger Things. We're going to just slap a logo on a pizza box or a bag of Doritos. Like, you can't do that for, like, a drama that is, like, super serious. You can't do that. So, like, I get that, but you can still find a way. You can find a fucking way. There's no reason in the world why Julie and the Phantom should have been canceled. There is no reason. There is no fucking reasons, because literally that picture, like the logo, the main picture for the show, fits so well on a Walmart t-shirt. I can see that shit in Walmart. Why the fuck was it not? Netflix, what the fuck? Y'all aren't safe. Nobody is safe. Why are we canceling these shows right at their peak moments of like shining? I didn't know Amphibia was a good show until it ended. I did not know that Amphibia was a good show until it ended. It took it to end and to see on my timeline that it was gone too soon and people were talking about it and people were talking. I didn't know it had lore. I didn't know it had an overarching plot, which if you don't know, if you haven't watched Amphibia, go watch it. I just finished season 1. That shit is set up from the jump. That shit is set up from the jump. From episode 1, there is an overarching plot. This isn't like one of those shows where it's like, oh, over time we'll get an overarching plot, maybe. No. It's like Gravity Falls. Since day 1, babes. Since day 1, episode 1, there was an overarching plot. So why on earth was it took until the show ended for me to be like, oh, this was a good show? I didn't know it was a good show. Because it wasn't marketed as a fucking good show. Like, unless you're watching the Disney Channel on cable fucking television, you're not gonna know. You're not gonna see commercials for this shit. Why? Why am I not seeing commercials and advertisements for these shows? Why did I get an Owl House show ad when I was watching the Owl House on the Disney Now app? I'm already watching this show. You should be advertising this somewhere else. Like, I don't know, Hulu, the HBO Max, I don't know, some other place where there are ads. YouTube? Why? Why is what the hell is it called? Cartoon Universe, that channel on YouTube. Why is that the only thing keeping these fucking shows alive? Like, from a market perspective, that channel has done better marketing than I have seen any of these other companies do marketing for their own fucking shows. If I want to see an interview with the people, oh, Cartoon Universe has it. Cartoon Universe is not sponsored by Disney. Cartoon Universe, they may have a little brand deal, whatever the fuck, but they are not fucking sponsored by Disney. They reach out to these places to get these interviews and to like promote this show pretty much. Why is this the only place that is promoting your fucking show? Why is Cartoon Universe, a like third party fucking YouTube channel, the best place to get like behind the scenes stuff about your show? They're doing the marketing for you. Make it, please, dear God, make it make sense. Like, every time I look at Disney or Netflix, they are constantly shooting themselves in the foot. And like, yeah, they have billions of gajillions of dollars. Disney is never going to sink. Netflix might sink, but Disney will probably never ever sink for the history of ever. They have their little mousy rat hands dipped into too many things for them to ever actually go bankrupt or to like not make any more money. I know that. However, your public opinion means a lot, and Disney's public opinion over the years has just done this. And you can only profit off of Disney adults so much. They only have so much money. There's only so many Disney adults out there that are willing to go to your parks every single year. Like, Disney's reputation has just done this over the years, and there's only so much we can take. There's only so many good Pixar movies and so many cute little shorts that there's only so much. There's only so much why are we doing this? Disney was built off of animation. I don't understand why you keep shafting your animated shows. You were literally built off of animation. I don't understand it. I really don't. Animation is always going to cost a lot to make. It's a lot of manpower, it's a lot of hours, it's a lot of like technique and a lot of skill. So yeah, it's gonna cost a lot to fucking make. When has it ever not been worth it? When has animation ever not been worth funneling your money into? Because the only time we see bad animation is when the animation budget is trash. In anime, in cartoons, like rip-off, like cartoon movies that you see, like the only time we ever see those like animation that's not good is if the budget wasn't good. That's the only time. Because Studio Mappa? Oh my god. Oh, I will pay for all of them to have a first class flight on the next vacation because I know they working them like dogs. But that's another conversation for another day. When has it never not been worth it? I don't get it. I don't get why Netflix literally canceled an animated show before it even aired. Mid-production, they canceled that show. And to top it off, it was like an Indian like based like show, like about Indian culture and a cartoon like that. Are you out of your mind? Are you actually out of your fucking mind? When has it ever not been worth it to put money into animation? When has it never not been profitable? To this day, Cartoon Network is still profiting off of Steven Universe. That show ended like a year plus ago. Still, and will be, and for the foreseeable future. Cartoon Network will profit off of Steven Universe. They will. Absolutely. They will. Every 5 seconds, I see another like little promo about Steven Universe, like using the characters and the little banner promos on Cartoon Network's Instagram. You know what I mean? Like they will continue to profit, and Cartoon Network is not perfect. They are not perfect. I remember back in the day, if I didn't want to watch a show, like let's say fucking My Gym Partner's a Monkey was on TV. I was like, I don't want to watch this. I will go watch something else for 30 minutes. Come back and a different show would be on. That is how many different cartoons were out at the time. And honestly, you could argue that all of them were in their own league of category of quality. Like they weren't all like Avatar The Last Airbender level quality of plot and animation and stuff like that, but a lot of them, like I would say like 80% of the cartoons out at that time were good. To only have like 1 or 2 cartoons that were really like trash, and even today, like I say My Gym Partner is a Monkey is trash, and I will have a legion of my friends be like, no, what is wrong with you? My Gym Partner a Monkey was that bitch. Okay, like all right, like goddamn, you know what I mean? Like I hate to be that person to be like back in my day. But seriously, there were so many different cartoons out and they were all different. They were all very diverse. And I don't mean diversity like diversity. I mean diversity as if they were just different. They were just different cartoons, different shows. The Chowder is not the same as fucking My Gym Partner's a Monkey. Is not the same as, why can't I remember any? Camp Laszlo is not the same as like Dexter. I almost said Dexter's Home for Imaginary Friends. Anyway, that's just how many cartoons were out at the time, and they were all different. They all offered something unique. The cartoon, like you look at old Cartoon Network bumpers and you just see the sheer amount of cartoons. I'm just saying Cartoon Network is not safe either. They're not safe either. They from the public eye, they treat their cartoons better than like Disney or Nickelodeon or something. From the public eye. Now we all know Cartoon Network has their issues. Because the end of Steven Universe was also rushed. The end of Adventure Time ended with a stutter instead of a bang like it should have. It ended with a stutter. But I digress. And I know you may be looking at this like, oh, Allie, is this really that big of a deal? Like, in the grand scheme of things, I'm yelling about cartoons, all right? Especially right now in the world, there's so much other bigger things. But at the end of the day, these are people's livelihoods. These people get fired without warning. Shows get canceled without warning. The fact that we're even getting 3 more episodes of The Owl House is insane. We're getting 3 more. At least they get a chance to wrap it up. Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, they were told, you're getting this many episodes. do with it what you will and try to end it properly, which is why a lot of these shows end up rushed towards the end. They end up having not that big of a bang of an ending. The only show I can think of that had a cartoon that I can think of recently in recent years that had a good ending was Gravity Falls. Gravity Falls was able to pace itself from beginning to end so well that their ending hits. I still cry every day. I have the Gravity Falls complete series collection, and in it there's a little note and it says see you next summer, and it has that thing. I cry. I cried opening that. Gravity Falls got such a perfect ending. It was able to pace itself to the end. And even that, it's not perfect. But the rest of these shows don't get to do that. And like, why? Why are like these people get shafted so quickly? These are people's livelihoods. Animation is not cheap. It's not easy. You can't just go make your own show on your own. Like, that's not an easy thing to do. And even the people who do manage to make a show on their own, to make a cartoon on their own, they usually need to get picked up by one of these big ass publishing companies like Netflix or Disney in order for their show to even get seen anywhere and to make back any of the money that they spent putting into it. It's like they're stuck. Animation is stuck in such a hard place right now because this is where do we go? How do we fix it? And like the only thing I can think of is literally an animation studio and production company started specifically for animation. That's like the only thing I can think of. And I ain't doing it. I have no money. I graduated from being a broke college student to just being broke. I have no money. If I could, I would. Absolutely, I would. But I have no money. But like that is literally like my only solution is, well, that and unionizing, but like also just like having a production company that is for animation, that has its own streaming service. But that's a lot of money to pour into a streaming service, the upkeep of a streaming service. And like streaming services like Netflix and Hulu and HBO Max and stuff, they make money from subscriptions, but their main money also comes from advertising everywhere else, which is why Netflix, in theory, cancels these shows because it's like they're not making enough money to, I guess, profit the cost of making. But that argument goes out the window when you're canceling shows before they even come out. How can you even say that, like, oh, it's not going to be profitable enough when the show hasn't even come out? If you put half amount of your money into advertising the way they did for the new Stranger Things season, which, no offense to Stranger Things, it's just not my cup of tea. I tried. Honestly, if I watched it, I'd probably be into it, but I just stopped watching it. I don't know why, and I have no oomph to get back into it. But anyway, that's besides the point. How much marketing went into fucking Stranger Things? Stranger Things is on Doritos. I don't know why that got me. They're on Doritos. They're on fucking Domino's Pizza. They had a collaboration with Coca-Cola. And then on top of that, you have all of the merch in the world. You have board games, t-shirts, this, that. They were so marketed to hell on nostalgia bait that it reignited the entire 80s nostalgia thing that literally every piece of pop culture media has been coasting off of the past 5 years. Music, television, all of that 80s aesthetic nostalgia bait, the entirety of pop culture has been riding off of that since Stranger Things came out. Why? Because Stranger Things was marketed to fucking hell and back. If you put even a fraction of that money and time into any of these other TV shows, especially the cartoons, God knows where they'll be. I don't even remember the name of The Dragon Prince. Is that the name of the show? Don't know what happened to that show. Could not tell you. Castlevania had the potential to be so up here. Now luckily that is another show that really got to spread its wings and stuff like that, and it's not even over. I think, I don't know, they're talking about a spinoff or whatever, but at the rate that Netflix is going with their animation right now, it's not looking good. I can't even hope to get another season when bitches can't even get one. I digress. If we just but they don't want to spend money. These companies don't want to spend money. They want to spend the least amount of money as possible. So they keep shooting their boat. And their boat keeps sinking. But instead of shoveling off some money and shoveling that into their furnace to keep their stuff alive, that is my analogy for today, by the way. Instead of doing that, they just keep fucking shooting holes into their boat. Take some of that money, shovel it into the furnace, and you will stay afloat. Instead, they're just shooting holes in the fucking boat. I don't get it. And I don't think you can explain it to me either. From an economic perspective, I don't even think you could. I don't think you could, because I always try to be like, well, I'm not in economics. I don't know nothing about economics, but I don't see how this is helpful. And I'm not no poli-sci economics major, but bitch, I know what a red line looks like. I know what a red line fucking looks like going down. I may not be no goddamn stock exchange person, but I know what a red line going down. Oh my God. The Netflix ghost really was like, bitch, how dare you talk about Netflix? Oh, thank God for screen protectors. Okay, nothing. She's good. She's still good. Bitch. What the fuck? I know what a red line looks like going down. I'm just saying. So, to not leave this on a super, super low note, please go watch The Owl House. Go watch Amphibia. Go watch, I don't even know what other cartoons are out right now. That's how insane that this is. I can't even tell you to go watch another cartoon that is out right now. I can't. I can only tell you to watch cartoons that are already ending. But please go support these shows. Show the creators love. Like, follow the creators on like Instagram and stuff like that. Follow them to like whatever they do next and support them in that. That's like the only thing I could say like for us as like normal regular people to be able to do to show our love for these shows. I've seen some crazy ass cosplays recently of both Amphibia and the Owl House. It's insane. I wish I was at MomoCon. I want to be where the night skins are. Anyway, again, I'm too broke for that. But yeah, go support these shows, support the creators, support the artists. That's all you can do is just show them support and love and be like, hey, no, Disney, you're not making a smart decision. Please stop doing this. I literally looked the other day. The only other cartoon I think is on Disney right now. There's a bug on my wall. The only other cartoon that is on Disney right now is Big City Greens. Like, that's the only other cartoon. Well, is Milo Murphy's Law still a thing? I'm looking on Disney now. Those were the only things that I, like, saw that were cartoons that were still going on. That weren't, like, Disney Junior cartoons. What is that? Is that a spider? That's my cue. That is my cue. Anyway, I promise I'm not like this all the time. And it should be stated that I am very excited for the last 3 episodes. Like, I have complete faith in the team that they're gonna pull it out the park. Like, I have already so many theories going on in my head, so I don't want it to. This comes off really bitter, and that's because it is. But I'm still like really excited for the next 3 episodes, and you should be too. And I know they're gonna knock it out of the park. So yeah, thank you for watching all the way to the end. Let me know if you like this type of video, because trust me, I have a lot more to rant about. There's plenty of stuff that I could rant about. So if you want to see more of this, please let me know down below. Also, I don't know, I may cut this out. It depends. I am making a video about fan fiction. So if you want to be a part of that video, please fill out my form below. And if in case I have already like filmed that by the time this video goes out, if you want to be a part of any video that I create and I make like a Google form for it, follow me on my social medias. All of them are linked in the description below. I usually go to all of them and I say, hey, fill out this form. Let me know your opinions about blank. This time it was about fan fiction, and we have a lot of fun with it. It's a lot of fun. It's anonymous, so you don't have to worry about me putting your shit on blast. It's anonymous. I don't know your name. I don't know your email. I don't know anything. It's anonymous. Anyway, yeah. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.